Hello my people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dina, aka Miss Vivian. So I know you might be thinking, what in the world of foolishness? I know, I concur, absolutely. But what happened was, one of my friends said she watched the video of the first tutorial I did on the Poison Ivy RIHANNA Manolo collection, and she said it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, but it might be a little difficult, you know, for my subscribers and my watchers and my viewers. And I'm like, girl, you is right. And I decided, you know what, let me try a different method. Maybe this one might be a little easier for you guys, and that's why I did this as a part 2. So please forgive me, and please let me know if this one was better than the first. I mean, if you find you think this is going to be much easier than the first one, which I'll be linking down below and leave a card somewhere around here. If it's your first time stopping by, be sure to like and subscribe, join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know how we do. Welcome back. I love you guys so much. Now let's get down to business. Alright, so as you can see, these are the jewelries I'm going to be using. I did switch up the colors this time. So I have my A6000, the scissors, my tweezer, the sandal, tape measurement, and the vinyl fabric. I don't know if it's vinyl, bear with me please. Alright, so the next step now, as you can see, the sandal, it doesn't have an extra one in the middle, like the vinyl material in the middle, so we're going to be making ours. So I measured my foot, the middle of my foot, like where the bump is, like right there. I did measure about 10 inches, but we're going to be cutting out 12 inches, the lengthwise 12 inches, and widthwise like an inch or less than an inch actually. I'm going to be showing you right now. See, we're going to be cutting out that much. So yeah, we're going to be cutting out that much, and the length is going to be 15 inches. 12 inches. We don't need 12 inches, but we just cutting that much, just be on the safe side. So as you can see, I already did that. And I am going to be measuring the 10 inches from the middle because we're going to need 1 inch on both sides. So I'm just gonna go in and mark the areas, the 10-inch part that I need. I'm gonna mark that out with my pen. And we're just gonna place it over the sandal, and then we're just gonna stick those together. And just to let you know, guys, the vinyl, they do stick together, so it has its con and pros. So yeah, so I'm just gonna add my E6000 glue to glue those two where I marked together. And I am just going to be sticking them together, and I am gonna go in with a needle and a thread. I'm using a nude goldish thread, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to just be on the safe side. I'm trying to secure it properly. Like, you literally have to be tugging on it for it to actually break, because I'm using the thread and a glue, yes. So anywho, you go in now, and now we're going to be gluing that portion, the middle one, to the back of the sandal so it stays in place. Oh, and by the way, guys, just make sure to use a material or fabric on the table, something like you're not going to be using anymore, because the glue does get around a little bit. So now to the most important part of the projects. Now we're going to measure out 15 inches lengthwise, 15 inches out. That's going to be the front of the sandal. Just bear with me, you're going to understand what I'm saying in a few seconds. So you cut 15 inches out. And just like the first one, you cut out less than an inch, you cut it up like that as well, but this time it's just gonna be 15 inches. And as soon as you're done cutting out the 15 inches, then you cut out 18 inches. We're gonna cut out 4 pieces of those. And I did it because I did measure my leg, but I just wanted to make sure, just to be on the safe side, I don't, you know, have to go back in and have to recut again. So I did measure out 18 inches. So I'm going to be sticking the 18-inch one. I think actually that's a little bit smaller than 18 inches, but that's fine. I'm going to be sticking that onto that part right there, like in the middle. And we're going to add 3 more. Yeah, and please bear with my stomach. I just finished eating. It was a big project, so I had to eat first. So as you can see, I already glued it down, and I'm using the back of my pen to like press the material together. And then you could go back in and actually use a needle and a thread to do that. I'm not doing that right now. I'm going to go back in to do that later on. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to stick with the glue for now. Just use glue and a thread. Just be on the safe side. So yeah, I'm just gonna place something heavy. Yes guys, I do have a lot of pens, and I don't even buy pens, y'all. Like, I can't remember last time I bought one. Anywho, that's beside the point. I'm using my pen and my perfume, a heavy perfume body, to hold the things in place. So that is how I am disassembling the jewelry, using my tweezers to go in and, you know, taking them apart, and that's about it. So now, as you can see, they're a little bit dried. I'm just gonna arrange my jewelry onto the middle portion. I'm gonna arrange them the way I want it to look on the sandal, obviously. So I'm arranging them, and you could work with whatever color you want to work with. On the Rihanna, the original one, she has green and about a nudish color, which I did before, but I'm just going in with a different color this time. And like I said, I am going to be leaving a link to the very first one I did before. So as you can see, I already arranged them. I like the way the color's looking now. I'm gonna go in and glue it onto the middle portion. And I really do advise you to let it, you can let this thing stay overnight, that's fine. Just let it dry, because if it doesn't dry, it's gonna keep falling off. Because the jewelry a little bit, the tiny bit on the heavy, it's not heavy, but you know. So I'm going in with my Swarovski. You guys know I love my Swarovski. I'm going in with Swarovski because I want it to bling at night when I wear it. So I'm just gonna put it in between the jewelry, like so. And now I'm gonna go in with my buckle, because obviously we do need a buckle to wear the sandal. So just gonna put a hole in the that portion of the vinyl. You put it through, and the little pin or hook that's in the buckle, you pass that through the little hole you just created. Okay, once you do that, then you push the material through the other side, and voila. So you do that for the last 3. Oh, and then I'm gonna go with my glue and my needle and thread again to secure it in place. Alright, so yeah. So I'm just gonna make puncture holes on the other side. I do suggest you put it on, actually lay it on your feet, or put it on your feet to make sure where exactly you're gonna be punching the holes. So yeah, this is what it's looking like right now. And as you can see, the bling is like, oh my god. So now we're gonna be attaching this piece onto the actual sandal. Now you're gonna stick the first one. Now we have 3 things to do now. The first portion is the very first one on the front. The second one is the other one we added in the middle, and the third one is the vinyl, the sandal, what am I trying to say? Strappy that actually came with the sandal in the back. So you're gluing now 3 portions in this last section now. I'm sorry, I was supposed to. I thought I recorded that portion. I'm sorry, guys. But I hope you do understand what I'm saying. And that is the final look. This shoes is freaking gorgeous. I can't tell. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more awesome videos. Bye.